Hi, it's Ileana. I had a question about how can the soul be extracted from the body? How does this happen and why? Because I recently did a video talking about soul transference, biological human cyborgs, replicants, avatars, clone bodies, and how souls can be taken from a human body, extraterrestrial body, and then put into these type of vessels, these other types of bodies. So a lot of the different extraterrestrials and planetary corporations, which is a SSP program on Mars, they have technology that can literally track somebody's soul spark, the soul essence itself, the frequencies of the soul that's inside the body. They could track that frequency, and the soul catcher technology, which is the electromagnetic containment field, or it can look like an egg. This technology could look different depending on who has it, whether it's humans or extraterrestrials. So this technology can sense the soul field in the body. And if somebody wants to transfer a soul, they could take that soul frequency, they could track the soul frequency of where the person is and beam the person up to the facility on Mars, to the extraterrestrial ships, depending on the beings again. They can track you by your soul frequency because they can literally sense this technology so advanced. It can literally sense the frequency harmonic of the soul field in your human body. They can track that and they can beam you up and they can extract that soul frequency. They could map out the soul frequency harmonic in the body and they can extract it as a whole and put it into these electromagnetic container holding fields. So the soul can't escape the electromagnetic holding container because it will zap the soul and cause it to stay in place. So the soul cannot escape the containment field. It's that strong. And then when the beings are ready to implant the soul into either the biological human cyborg, the clone body, grown avatar that's synthetic / biological with nanotechnology, then the soul gets transferred into that body type, and depending on what the project parameters are, it could be a human soul transference or it could be an extraterrestrial soul transference. It could be temporary or it could be permanent. Again, depending on the agenda and the projects being conducted. So, again, any being that's alive who has a living soul frequency essence can be tracked anywhere, anytime, on Earth and different planets. As long as there's technology, either that the extraterrestrials have or the off-world breakaway human civilizations in these SSP programs, like Planetary Corporation, it's very easy for them to track humans with their soul frequencies and soul fields, and then by that tracking ability, beam you out through the portal technology, because there's portal technology that's jumpway beam stations, portable stations that are jump gates, and it can track your soul frequency through the portal system, beam you out with your body and your soul intact, beam you out to the facility, put you into sleep mode, and scan your soul frequency vibration and extract the soul and put it into the electromagnetic container field to hold the soul in place until it's time to transfer the soul into another body. And sometimes you'll have memories of this, and sometimes your memories of this process will be erased, so you don't remember what happened to you. And you'd end up in whichever body type they put you in. So, and while you're in these different body types, their original memories of their original soul can be erased and substituted with other implanted false memories for whatever the purpose is. So this technology can create mind wiping as well. It can replace memories of the soul, or it can modify the soul as well to be programmed. There's variations that can happen in these programming methods. Or sometimes the soul is not reprogrammed and the person goes on using the body type whatever they were put in for SSP missions. Then they are returned. Their soul is returned to their original body once the missions and the SSP service duty has been completed, while their original body is in a stasis pod. And bodies can be put in stasis pods for a very long time, preserved until the soul is ready to go back into its original body through the electromagnetic field soul transference processes and protocols. So soul transference has to do with energy frequencies, with soul tracking of these frequencies, and then through the electromagnetic field soul transference, the soul can be taken out of one body and put into another. It has to do with energy and it has to do with frequency and preserving their original body and not destroying it, because if you destroy their original body, the soul cannot go back into that body. If it's destroyed, it has to stay where it is to what it was transferred into, or it looks for another. Sometimes souls can be so advanced they can escape the body type that they were put into through that electromagnetic process and look for another host body. Some souls can do that. They can escape the body that they were put in because they don't want to be in it and look to be a walk-in to go into another body. That's rare. That's a lot of ability to do that, but it can happen sometimes. You have to have strong psionic abilities to do that, to be able to escape a body that you don't want to be in and find another body, and push that soul's body out from it, or share it, co-share the soul. That's something else that can happen. So I thought I'd explain how that's done and why. So thank you so much, and namaste.